Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Not just because I can. And I continue with Alan Wake Blind. Now, last time I got more than a little bit lost in the forest, so hopefully I will be able to get some progress this time. I think there was a manuscript page. Wake hears the chainsaw.
The night had been one desperate situation after another. I was exhausted, and my body felt as though it had been chewed up and spat out. The flashlight was heavy in my hand, and each pull of the trigger sent a painful shock up my arm. But I was finally out of the woods, and things were looking up. That's when I heard the chainsaw.
So are there going to be chainsaw-wielding enemies as well? Well, I guess that kind of makes sense with the amount of logging, you know, going around. And with the fact that the game is mostly set in a forest area, somebody with a chainsaw like a worker wouldn't be out of place, to be honest. It is one of the places you can expect to find a chainsaw at. In fact, it's a lot more reasonable than some other horror movie settings. Anyway, let's proceed.
I had heard the plane fall. It made no sense. It was clear that it had just fallen here, but it was very old and obviously hadn't flown in decades. Looking at it sent a shiver down my spine.
Okay, let's investigate it. Seems to be covered in the darkness, which I'm not sure what kinds of implications does that have, but I guess that's exactly what I'm trying to find out by investigating it in the first place. Okay, I'm pretty sure I might have kind of maybe died if I stayed in. Or maybe not. Maybe it just swings from side to side. Like a, well, swing. Okay, it points to one of the wings, I guess. And there is yet another stash with the symbol of the flame. Okay, that's kind of sloppy on the part of the game developers. There's literally a tree, growing into the mountainside. It literally disappears when it enters the other texture. So that's kind of, as I said, sloppy. But then again, the whole forest looks so trippy, and the visuals are so, it's not easy to focus your mind on them, so I doubt many people would care. I don't think I can. So, does it just swing from one? I guess not quite. It doesn't swing back. I guess I'm not heavy enough to overturn it at this point. Well, that's it for the plane, I guess. Okay, there are some lights in that direction. I'm kind of running out of ammunition again, so I guess I have to be careful. In that regard. Okay, there's hunting rifle ammo. I don't think I have a hunting rifle yet, but I guess it's for later, once I do find it. Am I going this way? I don't think so. Yeah, I think I'm actually going the other way, the way from which I've actually turned back to go back to this glowing light over here, and the path was kind of this way. But I guess I'm ultimately going into the mill anyway, which I saw before. Okay, I'm pretty much out of ammo at this point, so hopefully I'll find some more in the mill. Okay. I wonder if it does anything, like if it counts for anything, if I burn off the darkness sort of on the ground or like on objects. Is there any actual purpose to that mechanic, or is it just for flavor? Okay, how many pages am I missing in this chapter? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, damn it. It doesn't seem great, especially because many of them, like this one is really early, so I feel like I must have missed this one like permanently. And deputies at the logging site.
The logging site was a mess. The modular office had been pushed off the cliff. Deputy Thornton climbed up from the wreckage excited, breathing hard from the exertion. Nobody there. It's weird. Don't you think that's weird? Bored, Mulligan let out a mighty snort. Hell, it's always weird, Thornton. Just a question of sorting out what kind of weird it is this time around.
Damn it, I feel like I must be pretty close to the end of the chapter, and there's still a bunch of pages I haven't found, which makes me feel bad. Oh, come on. Okay, that's ridiculous. No, I guess I didn't really need to jump on it then, because it doesn't really act as a lift for me. It's more of a platform to create a bridge of sorts. Barry in Elderwood. Yeah, so I think I must have missed this one permanently, damn it. Sorry about that.
When Barry saw the darkness attack the visitor center, it made him a believer. The men Al said he'd shot, they hadn't been just locals on crank. Somehow the world had changed, like the channel had been switched without warning. You think you're watching a sitcom, and you're really watching a horror show. When the birds started attacking the cabin, Barry wasn't surprised, just terrified.
Okay, more flares. Another coffee. Where to now? Ah, there's a ladder. What? The darkness wears her face. Ah, so I guess it's a warning about somebody I'm going to meet, maybe? Or maybe about somebody I met, like the sheriff. Obviously it has to be a woman.
Beware of widowmakers.
Oh, come on.
Beware of widowmakers.
Okay, I'm like super dead. The darkness wears her face, apparently, okay. Not sure if I'll be able to do anything about that, because often in games, it's actually a bit of an annoying trope, because often in games, like you are unable to act on your suspicions because the character doesn't have the option. So even if you would prefer not to trust a certain NPC or something, the character might just do whatever without even asking for your opinion. Okay, manuscript page. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I must have missed this one. Damn it. Wake feels the dark presence.
Shadows stirred and the wind picked up as I ran through the forest. I felt the dark presence turning its gaze toward me. Then the moonlight was blotted out by dark shadows that raced violently across the ground, moving too swiftly to be natural. Darkness gathered between the trees and melted again to reveal the taken. No natural path had brought them here.
Maybe at least I'll be able to find the final one. More logs. Nothing in here. But where is the guy with the chainsaw? The story promised me a guy with a chainsaw, who I presume is going to be some kind of a boss. Okay, that guy has a shovel, which is not nearly as menacing. Okay. Another flare. And campgrounds. Oh yeah, that's the guy. Okay, that was not much of a mini boss, to be honest. I'm a little disappointed in him. Campgrounds again. Any pages here? To be honest, this game annoys me a little because there seems to be a lot of places in the woods where there's nothing there, and they all look kind of similar because they are, you know, those trees shrouded in the fog or whatever. So you end up going in circles and finding nothing, just wasting time. For literally no gain whatsoever. It's a little frustrating. That's where I came from, which is exactly my point. I went in a circle. I went like over here and there back. Well, let's continue to the campgrounds then. Hiking trial. Elderwood National Park Service Department of Interior. Okay.
Barry?
Ow! The porch is covered with birds. They've got all Hitchcock on me.
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
What am I, crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on.
Okay. Let's go. Hopefully I'll manage to find the last page. I still missed one, but I guess I'll have to live with that.
I still had to reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods.
More coffee. Okay, examine.
I'd have to get the car from the locked garage. It would get me back to Barry faster, and the headlights were a welcome bonus.
Okay, so I guess I'm looking for a key to the padlock. Bright Falls Deer Festival. Southwest Field, September 15 to 18, brightfalls.com. Okay.
I had to find the key to the garage.
Cuisine, trophies, hunting, family fun. Like, if I'm killing all of the possessed, all of the taken permanently, then I would say there will be no more people left in Bright Falls to even have any fun.
I needed the garage key
after
to get
I'm
to the
done.
car.
Ah, there is the final page. Yeah, fires at wake. I missed this one. I'm sorry about that.
The FBI agent's command froze me in place. I considered surrender. It was all falling apart anyway. I could give in, let someone else deal with it, but it felt all wrong. Call it instinct, his posture, the way he held the gun. He was no friend. Shots ringing in my ears, I leaped for the hole in the fence and stumbled into the darkness beyond.
Okay. Hunting rifle ammo, great.
The garage key had to be somewhere nearby.
Maybe in the men's restroom. Okay, there it is.
A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
Okay, I still don't quite get how that works, because supposedly the events...
You can learn about nature and yourself.
supposedly the events of the game kind of follow a story that Alan Wake has written already, and I'm collecting it, but he's also talking about writing it in the moment for the specific reason of him being able to control the events this way. You know, whatever he writes is going to come to pass, and he wants to put it in a way, to write it in a way that would help him save Alice. But also that guy who's supposedly the kidnapper, the guy from the ferry, he wants the manuscript that is already written about the events that are currently happening, which have not happened yet, because he thinks it's magical or something. Like, that's a little bit convoluted, and I feel like it kind of starts eating its own tail at a certain point, but that might be the point. Not quite sure. Well, let's enter the car. Oh, really? I will be actually able to drive. Okay, totally didn't. I totally didn't think that would actually happen. Huh. Apparently I can kill the Taken by running them over after I shine my lights on them. Okay, that's weird. Am I able to exit at will? Oh, I am. Okay, that's even weirder. Like, I totally wasn't expecting that to happen. I haven't pegged this game for a kind of game that would allow something like that. Oh well. Can I investigate the other big vehicles or something? Oh, I guess I can enter whichever one of them. Like, maybe they break down if I run over too many enemies. And I guess just for my convenience, there are multiple cars along the way, just so that if I break a couple of them, I will still be able to reach my destination. Okay, there's supposedly something this way. Okay, there's another one of those stashes with a bunch of flares. Okay, I wasn't expecting a vehicle driving section. I'm kind of surprised. Checkpoint reached. Anything else here? Oh, I guess it's just yet another car I can take. And actually it's the exact same model of the car, And it's also weird how I don't really need the keys for any of them. Like, isn't that kind of suspicious? Okay. Hopefully I'm not missing anything crucially important. Alderwood National Park. Let's check the logo. I'm just a little bit curious about it. National Park Service. Like a peak with a tree and a deer. Okay, I'm pretty sure there must be a manuscript page. And behind the barrier over here. And indeed there is. I'm kind of super dead. Let's check the page. Wake's Despair. Yeah, so I missed this one.
There was no misunderstanding. Cauldron Lake was where Alice and I had stayed, but there was no cabin. And no island. I was missing a week. What had happened to me? What had happened to Alice? I had to get her back. I couldn't face life without her.
Okay, let me get back to my car. Well, it's not actually my car. It's just a car that I stole from some poor schmuck. Which is actually kind of a dick move when you really think about it. Did I come from here? I don't think so. Okay, checkpoint reached, so that's where I'm supposed to go. Which I guess gives me an incentive to check the other path over here. Just like a small area. Presumably it's another one of those areas where you can like have a picnic or something. Oh, or maybe it just goes to the same yeah, right. Okay, that's kind of pointless. But oh well. Yeah, this just goes down. I'm not going to go down there, or am I? I'm a little worried I might miss something. But this is where the portable toilets are and the big sort of parking lot or something. So I should have taken the car. But I guess presumably the game will give me another one to steal soon enough. Seems to be the way it rolls. Alderwood National Park. So this is the visitor center. I'm going back, obviously, to the cabin where Barry is. Now, has anything changed around here? Maybe one of the doors has opened? Nope. And the dog is still here. It's sad. I really should have taken the car. Yeah, I can't take this one. Well, I guess I'm hiking the rest of the way. There's a crate of supplies.
The
Bright
flare gun was
falls.
probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
Light and power. Okay, can't steal that, but I'm pretty close to my cabin anyway, so that would be kind of pointless. I no longer need a car. Oh, come on. It's good that I didn't die, because it would have annoyed me. Though I might have spoken too soon. As far as not dying goes. Okay. Checkpoint reached.
It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need... a week.
It's not done.
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me?
Yes, I get you.
Okay, but regardless, this episode has been long enough, so I'm going to end it here. That's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.